Advancements in prosthetic technology have come a long way over just the last couple of years. This morning, we're going to check in with James Ware. He's at LeTourneau's on Calder, one of those groups that is helping to advance the cause here in Southeast Texas. Good morning, James.
Good morning, Dan. And yeah, it changes lives, as a matter of fact. And we've got Darren Poitevin and Mark Edwards with us at LeTourneau's, a new purchase. So you've recently purchased LeTourneau's, in fact, all 5 of his locations. And worldwide, y'all are how big?
We've got about 35 offices. We're nationwide.
Yeah.
And we've got the 5 locations here in Texas.
Yeah. And you're in Beaumont for what? I mean, you're inviting people out to come test these products and see, because there's such a variety now that I guess what's right for one might not be right for the other.
That's correct. What we're doing today is we're doing an educational roadshow. We're partnering up with Autobach, with Mark Edwards, and we're displaying different components and technology that is there for patients. So we're inviting patients to come out and take a look and educate them on the new technology.
Introduce us to how technology has changed so much. I mean, Mark, I'll ask you then. I mean, this here is the impressive tool right here. This is basically a new knee.
This is the Genium. This is technology that uses gyroscopes and accelerometers, and so it allows people to go upstairs, downstairs, change speeds without thinking about it, and so it really improves their mobility and way of life.
Yeah. So what are we looking at as far as the different types? I mean, like I said, not one is right for everyone. So you
Exactly.
get fitted. It's custom made, basically.
It's custom made. So actually, Autobach is the world's largest manufacturer of orthotics and prosthetic components, and we use technology to help improve mobility independence for individuals. And so these different types of devices are designed for different amputation levels and different lifestyles and ages, so that individuals who are very active or who just need a prosthesis to go around the house, we make those components available to them.
And then you got the people who want to run, and I mean, who'd have ever thought that would be possible 20 years ago?
Exactly. And so now you have people that can participate in Paralympic activities as well as sports activities, so tennis, golf, whatever, and we have components available for them.
Computers run everything now, and who would have ever thought that it would be running our legs? So tell me how that works and how that's triggered to make the legs move.
So the newest components, so the Genium, the C-Leg, and the X3 have internal Bluetooth technology, and we coordinate or communicate with the component through a laptop computer, program the settings as that individual is walking, and that computer then learns how that individual is ambulating and is able to keep up with them as they go through their activities of daily living.
Yeah, and then they get as lifelike as possible too. I mean, right down to hair on the hands if you want it.
Exactly, and you can have prostheses that look very lifelike. So individuals that are wearing their shirt or their pants and doing functions that they would in their normal life, people wouldn't even know that they were wearing a prosthesis.
Yeah. So Darren, today is all about, and tomorrow, I mean, people are going to put the number up on the screen, but people can come in, see, touch, feel, get fitted, and then find out what is right for them. And people who may have just been bound to a wheelchair for years, if they want to get up and start moving, this is a way that they can come and learn.
Right. This is a great opportunity to learn what we can offer for them.
I'm sure the success stories are endless, but I mean, is there anything you can share with us about people that have just been life-changing for them?
Yeah, we had a young lady, she was 19 years old, and she had a viral infection. And she actually lost her knee, below her legs, above her knees, her arm, and digits on her left hand. And what we did, we got her up walking and got her an arm, fit her with digits. Now she aspires to be a PT.
Wow.
So she was going to be had a scholarship for basketball. Life-changing, but you know, different career change. But we got her up walking.
Yeah. I would think the biggest difference too is above and below the knee makes a big difference. I mean, you know, that's...
It does. The energy cost for somebody ambulating with an above-the-knee amputation is much greater than somebody ambulating or walking with a below-the-knee amputation, and that's because the anatomical knee joint is still intact, and so it's much easier or allows individuals to be more active if they have a below-the-knee amputation than above the knee. However, the technology today allows individuals with an above-the-knee to walk much easier and safer than they did in past.
Yeah. So we talk mostly about legs in this segment. Maybe coming up a little later, we'll talk more about the hands and arms, but we also have a runner that's going to join us later on in our next segment, and then we'll have a musician also that's going to come join us in the 8:45 segment, Dan.
All right, we'll talk about, and I think a lot of times, James, people just make the assumption this is something, how many people would have to have something? The numbers would probably surprise people were they to hear them, the number of people who are using prosthetics in this country today. James, thank you very much. Appreciate that. We'll get more as the day continues.